You ready? Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Brooke from Fit Mom Connection, and today I'm going to be giving you 3 different exercises that really help with your hips, especially probably most likely your left hip. If you're a right-handed person, you're probably holding your child on your left hip like this, and you'll notice kind of how imbalanced that is. And that's just simply because we need our right hand to be productive and do things throughout the day. So Baylor, thanks for being a good example for me. You can go ahead and go away. But as you saw, my hip was pushing forward. So basically my femur, this big bone in my thigh, pushing forward in the socket. That combined with just all the hormones, especially pre and postpartum, that can really keep that joint not as strong and things out of alignment. And then we know that when something goes out of alignment in one area of the body, it affects joints above and below. So I'm gonna give you 3 things that are really gonna help that area. So the first thing we wanna do is take a foam roller because we need to get some release going on. So I'm gonna do everything just on the left hip. You're definitely welcome to do this on both sides, but for sake of time today, I just wanna show you on each side. So you're gonna get the meaty part of your buttocks right on that foam roller, and you're just gonna push and pull from the bottom to the top. Really want you to focus on your breathing in one way, breathing out the other way. And now you might wanna even go wiggle, wiggle horizontally. Whatever feels good for you, really. You might wanna get down low where your piriformis is and wiggle over that, or stay on one spot and take some nice, deep, relieving breaths into that. Foam rolling is such a great thing to do at night if you're having downtime, if you're watching TV with your kids or your family. Just take some time to work that out. Now, I'm gonna encourage you to get up a little bit higher and work on the edge of that hip. Another great tool, if you have a massage gun, I really recommend checking out that massage gun because there are parts in that hip. So right now, when I got to this angle, I can feel where there's some stickiness. And so I'm really gonna wanna sit on that and breathe that out. So the nice thing about the foam rolling is being able to maneuver yourself actually takes some core muscle work. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, it's a little bit complicated, and I haven't even perfected it yet myself, but I've been finding it to be really, really super helpful. And this is one that I've learned from Dr. Sarah Duvall. I just want to make sure that I give her proper credit because, boy, I've been really, really enjoying this one. So what you're going to do, you might want to use a towel for your head, but you're going to bring your hips 90 degrees, your knees 90 degrees. You're going to put like either a foam block or a towel or something. I have found that the foam roller works really well for this, between your knees. And you want to make sure that you're not arching your low back. So you want to draw the belly in so that you lengthen that low back as much as possible. Okay, we're going to flatten out the front of the belly so that we have those deep transverse abdominal muscles activated. We're going to try to activate, this is where it gets really a little bit tricky. You're going to try to activate the inner thigh of the top leg. You're going to try to disengage the TFL, okay, and the thigh and the hip. Okay, what we're thinking about doing is moving this femur towards the back wall, okay? So you're gonna take a breath in and then exhale, glide it back. It's not a huge movement, it's just a gentle glide. Inhale, so thinking about that checklist, not your to-do list, that checklist of your body positions. Okay, so I'm making sure that my inner thigh here is activated. Okay, and I'm driving that femur gently back in the socket because I am driving it forward in the socket all the time with my kids. So I would say do like 15 to 20 of these, okay? Now the last exercise I want to show you, another one from Sarah Duvall, and she adapted this from another person, which I can't remember their name, so I apologize. So what you're gonna do is these are called airplanes. You're gonna put your left foot forward. Your right foot's just kind of heel up here for balance. This left thigh is going to be super strong and it's not going to move at all. You're gonna put your hands on your hips, Once again, we're not arching our back, we're gently lengthening it. Chin is long, neck is long with the spine. This stays still. We're literally thinking about rotating your pelvis about your femur. So the head of this femur is staying put and we are rotating our pelvis. So we inhale, open, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open, exhale. So it's really working on your balance. I recommend if you need a chair, okay, I didn't grab a chair today, but it's definitely okay to hold the chair. One thing that I find that my clients tend to do on this one, it's like they don't want to move their pelvis, so they kind of trick me and they try to like move their upper body a whole bunch. But really, you guys, it's all about kind of opening up that pelvis, feeling strong and stable with that pelvis around that hip socket, right? So there it is. Here's a front view so you can see kind of how my knee comes in. I'm just really thinking about that joint. And if you're finding again that you're rotating your upper body, just find a point on the floor to look at so that you stay nice and steady. Give those a try. Again, you can do it on both sides of the body. I really specifically, for rehab purposes, I tend to do this on my left side mostly, but give those a try and then check out my other videos. Look at my free month membership because we do all sorts of corrective things like this, stuff that just really makes sense for your body. You do not have enough time in your day to waste it doing things that don't matter as much, that aren't practical for your needs. So go give that 1 month free a try. Thanks for joining me today.